Hey, you guys, we are starting up today with a tornado threat and a severe thunderstorm threat. So take a look at the outlook here. I'm gonna turn my alerts off real quick. So let's see what the tornado that's looking like. So tornado that's gonna be out through this part of Wisconsin. We're gonna be focused on this part here, part of this part, my main city here, and because this is a 5%, this is a 10%. So this could happen more than these ones over here. I'm not saying these counties will have tornadoes, but they could. It doesn't really matter how small the storm is; it could still produce a tornado. Um, Now to wind threat. Looking, so this is the part we're gonna be focused on mostly tonight. The purple, that's gonna be a 45% wind risk. This gonna be 30%. This gonna be a 50%. Um, the most part that can happen here is these ones, and we have the all squad out here. Lost God got a camera set up out here. And this is going to be in Kansas City. All right, so take a look at the All Squads camera later. And now we're going to the hail threat. Hail threat is mostly going to be in these parts of Wisconsin and like the other part over here. Oops. And this part over here. And Wichita, Kansas, we do have a camera for that, and it's looking pretty dark over there as we speak. So the 50% up from that could happen. And then the thunderstorms outlook, and so this is 70% of thunderstorms. As I'm saying, half of these are going to be 40% of thunderstorms. Not a lot are going to be that big of because some of these storms are firing up early and some of them are not. So now let's turn off this here. Okay, so now this is the future part of the storm. It's like what the storm's gonna look like once the actual storm moves in. So we're gonna press play here. You can just go play right here. So it's what this one's gonna look like once it hits places. So it's gonna be like kind of like I don't know how to put it, like scattered kind of. So it's gonna be all like apart, basically. But we're people, you can still get hit and slammed with some of this bad storms here, and they can definitely produce a lot of hail. So let me check up something real quick. Um, yeah, and like Milwaukee is also very good with this stuff. All right, turn back on the warnings here. Take a look up on this real quick. All right, so this is producing really large hail. Radar indicated hail damage vehicles. It's gonna be quarter size hail. Um, Looking pretty icky here. And we got some storm chasers on the ground over here. Corey Gherkin, and then we got Brandon Kopic.
Extended. I put an M in there. Extended the severe.
We're gonna do that so pretty soon.
That thing is.
Got a good view for that storm right here. Right back, guys. Alright, I'm back, guys. Alright, we got a new super thunderstorm warning for Dubuque. Look at this. It expires 1 hour. It's about 6 miles per hour, wind gusts, half dollar size hail. So tornado is possible tag on it. So Dubuque, get prepared for this storm that's about to slam you guys. It's gonna slam you. It's gonna be pretty bad. Got that storm by Rochester. It does have some rotation signature. It's starting to have a little bit of spinning on it. It's not warned yet. It has a monster school discussion. It's probably not warned, but there's rotation starting to start by Lansing area right here. So be prepared for that storm. I'm gonna be watching that today too. Probably it's gonna be looking pretty bad out there. All right. News for thunderstorm warning in Missouri. So this expires in 40 minutes. 40 expires in 40 minutes. All right, so the storm right here, this got to shoot us for thunderstorm warning for 40 minutes. It does have some max hail size 1.50. It's located near Maryville, at least 45 miles per hour. Ping pong ball size hail. It's my pro wind gusts. And yep, so Grant City, Sheridan, Parnell, Ravenwood, Pickering, Hopkins, guys, get ready for this storm. It's about going to hit you. It might pass Pickering and Hopkins, but I know it's going to get Parnell, Sheridan, possibly Grant City. I don't think it's going to get Worth, though. Mecca Oil Squad. The little supercells in the background there. Hold on, you guys.
Greetings from TornadoHQ.com. Greetings from TornadoHQ.com.
Got a new tornado warning. It's for Austin, Lansing, Hayfield, Waltham, Brownside, Sargent, and Brent. We got some rotation heading toward. It's above Lansing at the moment. But the rotation right there, it's radar indicated, so it's a definitely tornado warning, and it's gonna come up right towards Rochester. So yeah, the rotation is gonna head this way towards Hayfield. So this is possible of touching down. So it's a return right storm. And there's also New Mexico discussion for heavy rainfall. It's going to repel over highly saturated soils. Fast cell training cell will be lead to isolated totals of 2 to 4 inches, make it flash flooding likely. So it's possible that flash flood will happen in these counties that just got issued this fires in 6 hours. And yep, it was issued 14 minutes ago. A low key late. Looking at it right now. I have a camera in Duptecuke, Iowa. That looks interesting. It could be a tornado in this right here. Nearby lightning. It was like 11 minutes ago. Yeah, this is going to look a big success. It's crazy. Checking back up on this storm real quick. Looking pretty good here. It's just not that much. It's just some winds here. The winds are looking pretty high around this area. No rotation seen on radar. Yeah, so just be prepared. These are just gonna expire in 34 minutes, but it's just gonna, it's fun. Yep. All right. Check back up on that rotation here in Rochester. That's from their warning. Fires in 18 minutes now. That rotation is still over by going over Waltham. It's getting bigger, as you can see. The colors have changed on it. There's a little bit of debris in the air. If I go on some debris here too. So we're looking at right now. So Dodge Center is under electrical discussion at the moment. No rotations are in the scene. There could be some storm up here by Waukesha, whatever that says. Waukesha. Yeah, but Rockdale, get ready to get smacked with this storm because you guys are about to get smacked. You guys are under a massive storm discussion. So it should be pretty, yeah. Okay, Dubuque. Going back to Dubuque. You guys are having some severe storms coming towards you. Like I said earlier, no tornadoes on the scene, like no rotation seen on you. These are just some strong storms here. It could be tornadic. I don't know. I'll check if it has a tornado tag on it. Let me take a look at this. Yep, it has a tornado possible tag on it. And it's possible that the tornado will be touchdown, or a tornado, brief spin up tornadoes, or rotation. It's gonna develop in these storms. It doesn't matter how small the storm is. It's these winds are like 80 miles per hour. We got 44 miles per hour over here. Yep, just get ready for this storm. We got pretty strong winds in this one here. We'll take a look at Brandon Kopic's view here.
In the current way it's looking, how it's just lined out right now, but I'm definitely seeing how it looks like they're all trying to get a more singular updraft, which of course then they'll either move into a more discreet
the
or
closest to the Qs right now is going to be Jaden Pepin. He's in the special weather statement. Yep. So that special weather statement expires in 30 minutes. It's gonna tracking a strong thunderstorm moving over Holy Cross or 14 miles southeast of Guttenberg, moving northeast at 51 miles per hour. And it does not have a tornado tag on it, so it's fine. Hail size is 0.88, it's like pea size, a quarter. Go back to Rochester. We're gonna check it back up on here. Yep, that rotation is now going over Waltham, heading towards Hayfield. It's probably gonna get wider as it goes on, and yeah, just get prepared for that too. Going to Minneapolis here. There is storms filling up over Minneapolis. It's over by Brooklyn Park and in Minneapolis. It's up in Minneapolis. So these storms are gonna eventually flood up into severe storms. And they're probably gonna go through western Wisconsin, half of the Midwest, and then go into like probably across the ocean, the river here.
There are 5 new warnings affecting Illinois and Iowa and Minnesota and Missouri.
Yep, so Illinois, nothing in Illinois. Alright, so this is gonna be 14 more minutes.
Greetings from TornadoHQ.com.
Yep, so they just ended this one for more minutes because it could touch down. They're looking at it on the radar at the moment. There's nothing being seen on velocity anymore, but this rotation, it could be right here. Could be starting to pick up again on rotation. Also could be because hold on. There we go. The rotation's back. It's going over Walton right now. It's gonna go towards Hayfield, and then Vernon. What's looking like on the radar right now? We got some hail here. Let's see this. It's gonna be 88.0 dBz. Hold on, you guys.